Silence.
You guys are the ones that are talking right now.
It's on recording.
Silence. Live from the sweaty armpits of the 80-degree Burbank Shipwreck Studios, it's the Not Podcast. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm not sweaty. Mike said I smell like a French whore.
Oh, you definitely smell like a French whore.
Ooh.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Dazez-vous de chasser à poupou, eh?
Baguette.
Who was that skunk that used to go around? Pepe Le Pew?
Pepe Le
La
Pew.
Pepe
Pepe
Le
Le
Pew.
Pew. I am Pepe Le Pew.
He's a stinky son of a bitch. Yes.
I smelled
I
that
used
at
to
my
love
house
that.
today, too.
Yeah.
You had a skunk at your house?
No, but I went to the store, and when I was bringing in the groceries, I unlocked the door, got in, and as soon as I got in, it was like somebody hit me in the face with a stalk of celery. I don't eat celery.
Oh.
I don't know why it smelled that way. Then when I went outside, I smelled some ungodly, awful food that somebody was cooking. And then I brought in some groceries, came back out, and then it smelled like shit. So I'm looking at my shoes and looking in the grass. And then I get in the house, and it's fine.
Yeah, it happens. You know, when it's muggy and hot and humid like it was today, scents just carry. They just linger.
Celery?
You know? It's yeah, celery. That's a new one. That's definitely a new one.
Perhaps it was growing in a garden that was nearby.
Yeah, it could be. And the wind just
More than likely, the cats would have either ate it or shit on it. Because that's what happened to my flowers.
Well, that's why there was a shit smell.
Yeah. But it
Well,
didn't smell like shitty celery. It just smelled like celery.
See, I think you're following a trend here where it was a ghost that ate a stalk of celery, which was too much fiber, forced it to shit, then you smelled shit. It's like it was a natural order.
And then the ghost just started cooking some other food.
Yep.
There it is. Man, you got it all right down.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Now
God, you drive down Harlem Avenue now with all these Middle Eastern restaurants. It's like sensory overload. And you know, it's like I don't know that much about Mediterranean food. Like I don't know much about. I mean, I know like the spinach pie and all the stuff that they have. Like, you know, that's Mediterranean, and like, you know, some of the stuff. But like shawarma, I really don't understand it. I've had it, but I couldn't even tell you what it was because I don't remember it.
It's like gyro.
Yeah, it's kind of like
their
gyro,
version.
but I'm like, I want to like drop like money and stop in like all these little restaurants because every one of them has like these incredible smells coming out of them.
Oh, I know. It's brutal.
Like it's steak, it's chicken, it's beef kebab, it's this, it's that. It's like, holy cow. I mean, it's time. I mean, I know the South Side right now is in so much separation over that whole renaming or honorary naming, not renaming, but honorary naming that Little Palestine Way. And
There's two signs, by the way.
I don't even care. You
know, I've never seen either one of them.
Never seen either one. It affects me in no way, shape, or form. It doesn't improve or disprove my quality of life.
Well, I mean, there's Little Italy, there's Little Mexico, right?
Right.
So,
well, yeah. I mean,
I don't know if they have
you got
signs
Ukrainian Village. You have the Armenian area. You have
Chinatown.
You used to have Chinatown, right? And they used to call that area Halstead. That was Jewtown back in the day.
That's not politically correct.
Right. It's not politically correct, but that's what it was called back in the day before everybody got uber sensitive. And it's like, I kind of am laughing at it because I'm like, okay, these people, that people are referring to and they're degrading them online and saying nasty things about them, they have invested money in their community. They have bought in the property. They have built stores. They have built restaurants. They have built food places. They have built, and you can make fun of it all you want and say, oh, it's all just hookah shops. No, it's really not. It's clothing
Sweet shops
stores,
and meat
it's sweet
stores.
shops, meat stores,
Coffee shops.
Coffee shops. Have you ever had the true Arabian coffee?
No, I would be bouncing off the wall.
Oh, no, it's really not that highly caffeinated, but they have a pistachio coffee that is to die for. It is really good. I think one of the place on Ridgeland had it. It's some kind of a pistachio blend coffee. Oh my god!
Well, see, my daughter's been getting into the Dubai chocolate, and that has the pistachio, almond, and whatever. I'm not a fan of pistachio, but I ate the cake.
Disgusting.
Yeah, no, it was good.
No, the chocolate.
Oh, no, the chocolate was good.
Yeah, like
Oh, Trader Joe's has that Dubai chocolate, which is phenomenal stuff.
Yeah, the
Really
chocolate,
good.
you might have had a bad chunk of it, but
it's like not just chocolate, unless it was something else besides the chocolate, but it was like stringy.
that's the coconut and pistachio.
Oh, yeah, I don't.
See, the one I had from Trader Joe's was like, when you broke it apart, it was like, you know how Kit Kat's got the inside? Well, it was like the pistachio cream on the inside
Right.
of it. And they were expensive. They were like $4.99 for a bar of that stuff. I think about like $20 worth. And I was like rationing it out to myself. It was like I would have a little
Yeah,
chunk
the
every
one
night.
that I had, the middle was like if you cracked open an Almond Joy,
Yeah.
Yeah,
which
Not
I
a
like
fan of
coconut, but
Yeah,
just
I don't like
the
coconut.
tastes together, then I didn't like it.
It's not the chocolate, though. It's the pistachio.
So that was the big thing I saw online this week that was over all the watch pages was people losing their minds over Little Palestine Way. And it's like,
They have 88 stores on Harlem between those two signs. That's the reason, Bridge, you put those signs up.
well, and who cares? Let them have, it's their community. They've made the investment in their property. They've made the risk. They've taken the risk. They've built the buildings, and it's pretty much been all. I mean, the buildings look nice. It's a little too Vegasy, a little too lit up for my taste.
I'll
I
say
mean, I'm a country
they're
boy.
keeping the electric company in business.
Oh yeah, they're keeping.
Well, I
ComEd
think
going.
one of the problem people have is, from what I heard, it's rumor. I don't want to, because I don't know from nothing. But from what I heard from rumor was, whoever it was buying up everything and would overbid everybody to get those spots.
That's
It's
called
no,
business, right?
the
I get
American
that.
way of business.
I get that, but it wouldn't matter if I offered $1 million, he'd offer $5 million, and of course you're going to take the highest bid. Well, whose fault is that? If you wanted to get a shop in there, then you outbid that man.
Yeah.
Everybody has a limit at some point.
Like
Right.
it's kind of like eBay when you're trying to make a bid and somebody's bidding higher than you because they really want it. Then there's other guys that bid on purposely higher just to raise the price up,
Right.
And then they drop out at the last minute.
Right.
So I mean, it's business.
Oh, speaking of that postage, I got lucky this week. And
All right,
congratulations.
No, not that kind of lucky. Nah, not near that kind of lucky. I got the Kyle
Sorry,
Busch
Karen.
Skittles car that ran in Chicagoland, the little 164th.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's the 2019 Skittles car.
Is it just
So-
like the red one?
It's the red one with the stars on top,
Okay.
and the stars on the thing. Really cool car, but in true USPS fashion, it went from where it originated
Took a
from
road trip, did
to
it?
Indianapolis to Bedford Park. Now it's in Arizona,
Oh, close.
so it's in Arizona today.
It's made it.
So they just put it on a truck. I was checking the tracking. I'm like, Jesus, they just loaded it up on Arizona. I guess they're going to make another run at Bedford. It's like, hey,
yeah.
Bedford Park, USPS, straighten your shit out. Your people are really, really stupid over there.
Yeah, they see the address Bedford Park and they send it back to Indianapolis.
Yeah. Well, I called. I actually
we don't have
complained
that.
about my scally cap last week. And so I called. I made the complaint. They actually called me back, which I was surprised because I was surprised I even got a return phone call. And it was like, well, your package is being delivered today, sir. "Well, yeah, but it's a week late. I mean, what's your excuse for that? Well, sometimes delivery issues happen. I said, no. Look at my history. Pull my address. Look at my history. I know you guys keep data. How come my packages go from Indianapolis to Bedford Park to South Dakota to Bedford Park again, back to Indianapolis? What is wrong with your Bedford Park location? What is wrong there? Well, sometimes they have an overload of stuff. I said, no. Indianapolis probably has an overload too, right? I mean, the same packages coming through the same places, right? How come Bedford Park always screws it up?
Indianapolis has probably got more because it's a bigger city.
Right. Yeah. I'm like, you keep making excuses, man. You need to clean house over there.
Something's got to go. I mean,
It's funny because I never had a
Retrain.
problem like that.
Retrain.
how much is that 50 cent or what? I don't know. What is it? What is a postage stamp anymore? $1.10?
They're like up to
$7.
80 cents now, like 80
Okay,
some
so
cents.
That 80 cents now just turned into $17 because it's gone across the country 4 times.
Right. Well, they have no oversight. They have no accountability whatsoever. It's so funny. But, yeah, I just thought you guys would find that funny. Now my little Kyle Busch car is making it all across the country.
Well, it's
on a national tour.
Nice.
He's running the circuit.
Yeah.
I agree with that damn shipping thing, but I just, the worst thing that the USPS can do is have the app that I have that tracks that shit.
Well, see, that's the thing is I think people are starting to realize that, like, now we see your mistakes in real time.
Right.
Like, why did my package sit on the dock in Bedford Park for 4 days? 4 days it was, and then it ended up back in Indianapolis.
Right.
Well, what the fuck? What'd you just do? I mean, seriously. You put it in a corner somewhere and then put it on the wrong truck.
Bobo was over in the corner playing with it.
Yeah, I'm like, geez, man. Get your stuff together.
It's silly how, something so simple can turn into something so incredibly stupid.
Yeah. Well, it's just, I think to me, with the pattern I see, it's carelessness. It's these people don't care about their job. They're just going through motions and throwing boxes on
because nobody wants to work anymore.
Right.
From what I see, I think it's just you guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have proof. I'm sure. Ed
See,
has
USPS has my
Kowalski?
number, and Amazon has Mike's number.
Yeah.
It's Ed Kowalski. We're just going to fucking stick it in the corner.
Now
and here's
that
Mike.
I actually
And
made the
here's Mike.
complaint, I'm sure I'm on some billboard somewhere in there. Hey, when shit's coming to this guy, make sure you send it back to. And that's why my shit's probably in Arizona now. They're like, well, we'll show him.
You're
They have
probably going
like
to end up on a milk carton.
They have like a bin in the
I'm
corner,
in the break room.
and it has Mike and Ed's stuff, and that's where all your packages go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't totally. I'm like, can I help you out? When like maybe you should just call me and I'll just take a ride down there and grab my stuff when it comes. Well, we don't allow people in the facility like that.
No, stick it on the curb then.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Got a little 164th car sitting on the curb.
Yeah.
Well, it was like I don't know if I told this, but the one time I got a package, I was really waiting for this package. It was something I needed, and I was standing out. No, I was not standing out. I was standing in the front window waiting to receive this package, man. And I was 8 stops away, 6 stops away, 5 stops away. It's now at your door. I'm looking out the window. Sure enough, Amazon truck pulls up, sits right out in the front. The delivery person was in the truck, yapping her head off on the phone. All of a sudden, I look at her, and she throws her hands up, and she drives off. Never got out of the truck.
You're that Mike guy that always complains. I'm not delivering your shit. They told me not to.
So I didn't know this, but it follows the truck until that delivery is made. It follows that truck. It followed it right to a 7-Eleven.
Needed a Slurpee.
Needed a Slurpee. Gets done at 7-Eleven, comes back and delivers the package. Now that 7-Eleven is a mile away from my house.
Nice.
What the hell is that all about?
Really needed a Slurpee.
I guess so. And she got one.
They were giving out the
I don't
souvenir
know.
cups.
I'm telling you, you came across the little computer screen like in the police cars. It's that Mike guy. Go get a Slurpee. Delay his shit.
Even if it's for an hour.
And he's watching out the window, that son of a bitch.
They got the Amazon drone spying on you from the air.
Well, it was funny. Today I was out cutting the grasses, and I was in the front, and my wife was expecting a computer for her mom. And I just happened to look at my phone while I was in between cutting grasses, and it said 4 stops away. I looked down the street, and there he was. Okay? Well, that means, to me, I'm thinking, well, he's only 2 stops away or less. Well, that's not exactly what that was. He had 3 stops before he got to my house.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people order from Amazon.
Oh,
man.
yeah. So he had the 3 stops. He turned the corner with the truck, went to the corner house that he was already on the same block and basically sitting in front of, turned the corner, got out of the truck, went make the delivery, got back in the truck, and then drove down the street. And I'm going to myself, you missed it. It's 4 houses in the other direction. Well, all of a sudden, here he comes whipping around the corner like, yep, there it is.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times people cannot find my street. I don't blame them, though. It is called Mulligan.
Yeah. There
And
you
that
go.
means do it over, so.
Yeah.
And that's what he did.
Yep.
That's funny. That is funny. But yeah, it's crazy. Crazy world of deliveries, man.
Yeah, talking about crazy worlds, I got a question for you guys.
What's that?
Who built the pyramids?
Not the Illinois Department of Transportation,
Oh, no. God, no.
because it takes longer to fix 294 than it does to build the Pyramid of Giza.
And they
Going
own
on like, what, 50 years now or something?
Yes.
Oh, God. LaGrange Road, same thing.
Oh, that's
Pyramids
brutal.
went up faster than LaGrange Road. It's absolutely nuts. I don't know. What do you mean? Who built the pyramids?
Yeah, I mean,
Aliens. Aliens built the pyramids.
Only explanation.
Yeah.
really.
Yeah. Aliens, or honestly, not the most PC thing to say, but it was either aliens or slave labor.
It was probably, but here's the question:
And
the
animals.
real,
Could be both.
if it was, yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably what I'm getting. I think that's what I'm getting at. Okay, but my question is, if the Egyptians had alien technology back then, what happened?
They took it back.
Yeah. They took it back. You know that, like, the people who built the pyramids, like, they designed them because, like, those pyramids, like the real big ones, they have all kind of secret caverns. And see, the thing was, of what I know about Egyptian culture, which isn't all that much, when you die, everything that they pack with you into your pyramid is what you take into the afterlife.
Right.
So they would literally, like, slaughter a couple of virgins, throw those in the boat with you, throw a shit ton of wine, food, treasures, gold, all that kind of stuff that you would need in the afterlife, right?
Party boat.
Okay, first of all, I don't want dead virgins with me. I want them alive.
Well, they're traveling with you to the afterlife, so they're going to spend all of eternity with you. So
That's not so terrible.
there was one guy I was worrying about, one pharaoh. They slaughtered like 50 women to go with him to the afterlife.
And they probably gave up their lives.
Yeah, they willingly gave it up. Like willingly were like, I'll be a sacrifice.
The fuck if I'll do that?
Yeah, crazy
I
stuff.
was just wondering if I wouldn't mind being Egyptian.
But then here you go. Here's the
Do
problem.
that anymore.
Like, if you were the guy that designed the pyramid and put up the rooms and you were building it and you built the secret passageways and you built the passageways for, like, the people that broke into the pyramid where they would, like, fall into a pit of snakes and all that shit, they would gouge your eyes out and then kill you because they didn't want you telling anybody the secret of where the treasure was in the pyramid.
In my afterlife,
So, like-
I would be snitching.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it was like a weird thing. I was watching some stuff about it, but yeah, I think a lot of it was they used, like, heavy duty animals like elephants and rhino, stuff that could lift, and an incredible amount of slave labor that was just human sacrifice.
But see, that's the
I
thing.
get like the first layer, but those fucking boulders are huge.
and they're a ton each.
How the fuck did they get them way the fuck up there?
They had elaborate hoist systems and stuff like that. Like, there are some drawings that they've found, like, of the hoist systems that they used to use to, like, pull stuff up, and a lot of people got killed building those things. Supposedly.
Oh, I a lot of people got killed building the Sears Tower, but I mean, we cannot replicate that building today. It would cost us billions to do that.
Oh, well, now
There's a
for
pyramid.
one, we don't have slave. Well, we do have slave labor, but
It's called minimum wage.
yeah, exactly,
Um,
exactly.
We do have a pyramid. It's in Vegas.
The Luxor,
Yes.
very cool place.
That's it.
Granted, it's made out of glass, but
Yeah, you're out of here. No, it really curious. I'm really curious about that. Because
There's one on the way to the cottage too. There's a pyramid in Wadsworth or something, right? It's off the expressway. You'll see it. It's you really can't see it from the expressway anymore because the trees have grown. But there's a big, giant golden pyramid right, like, around the exit after Great America, onto the right side.
Oh, is that I thought that was the Greek Orthodox Church.
No, there's actually like a pyramid.
Really?
Yeah,
that's the Egyptian church.
and I think
Oh.
is it Wadsworth, or by Illinois Beach State Park? It's like right
Okay.
around that area.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah,
Never noticed.
That would be interesting.
yeah. There's a horse farm too out that way.
Yeah, that's the Temp. Is it?
Lipizans,
Yes.
Tempest Lipizans.
Those are awesome.
They are. They
The-
are really
the
cool
lesbian?
horses. Hey, speaking of awesome, did you guys get a chance to see the big boy this week?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
There's a train. Union Pacific has this big boy train that is massive. It is a massive steam engine. And for America 250, they're putting this thing across the country. So it was on its way to Philadelphia, and it went right over the tracks on Ridgeland.
Really?
Like right through town.
Oh my God! You should have called me.
Oh, I got caught off guard and got it, of course, at the last second. So I hovered back to the area, and there was nowhere to park. There was a big crowd of people there. So I'm like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go down the street here, and I'm going to go. I found the perfect spot. I found railroad tracks. It was secluded. I'm like, this is going to be the best photo op ever. Wrong tracks.
And then there goes the Metro.
Yeah, pretty much. And the way it looked, I really thought it was the right track. So all of a sudden I hear the, the whistle blowing and everything. I'm like, oh, this is going to be cool. I'm the only one here. Well, then another car pulls up and a guy gets out. And I'm like, he's like, is this a spot to see? I'm like, I have no idea. I hope so. And then all of a sudden I hear the, and I see the smoke behind the trees. And the other side of tracks, like 3 blocks away, I see here goes the big boy. And I'm like, son of a bitch. But it is coming back July 17th. It'll be on its way back to the west where it's from.
So is that the one that goes behind Home Depot?
No. Yeah, no. Maybe. I was on the other side of Ridgeland. I was towards Oak Lawn, like going towards Central.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, maybe.
Yeah, although I do have, now I know which track it is. And
Well, there's only 2 sets of tracks. One's the Metro, right?
Yeah, no, this was in
No.
Metro.
Toward
There's
your
Union
house.
Pacific, and then there's
And
Canadian
then-
National has tracks too. I think I was on the CNN track. Yeah, fucking railroads. but man, I'll tell you, it was really something to see. It was Americana pride at its finest, man. I mean, everything in this country right now is like shit in a handbasket, but this is really cool.
Is that authentic or is
yeah.
it recreated?
There's about 7 or 8 of them, I think, in existence. Like they have one at Green Bay, but that one doesn't run. That's in a museum.
It's kind of
And
like
I think there's like
Packers.
5. Oh,
Oh,
you
so
want to
that-
talk football there, Bears fan? Yeah.
Still going to be the Bears.
Yeah. The Albanese Bears,
Doesn't matter. It's still the Bears.
the Hammond Hamsters. What kind of a dipshit mayor and governor loses a fucking football team?
Ours.
Like
Seriously.
the original football team.
Seriously, one of the most storied franchises in the NFL, and you let them walk into Indiana? Okay, I like the Bears. I'm one of those anomalies that actually likes the Bears and the Packers and the Cowboys and the Bills and a few other teams. How did this happen? I opened up my social media yesterday, and I just saw the announcements for the Bears, which I don't think this is true. I think, here's my prediction, and I hope I'm right, is that this is a smoke and mirror show. They approved more exploratory stuff, but this is not an ink deal at this point.
Oh, no.
So I think Illinois is going to retain the Bears, and they're going to be in Arlington Heights, where they purchased like $290 million worth of property or whatever it cost.
Yeah, they bought the racetrack.
Yeah, they bought all that property around there. You can't let the Bears go to Indiana, man. And I like Indiana, believe me. Don't get me wrong. I love Indiana. You got a great state in Indiana. But
They don't need 2 teams.
But, yeah, you got the Colts, man. And, we need our Bears.
I think we're not going to get the Bears. I think they're gone.
If that happens, there's a few people that I really want to see what they're going to do, because that to me is just a giant slap in the face when your team gets ousted like that.
Well, whose fault is it though? Why is
Well,
dragging their hands?
Here's what I don't understand is you got that idiot who runs Chicago, okay? And I won't even call him by name because he doesn't deserve to be called by name. But Johnson is an idiot. And
Who said his name?
he said, well, there you go. He said, we've chosen to focus on lowering the cost for Chicagoan families for the cost of gasoline, the cost of housing, the cost of insurance, rather than give tax breaks to a billionaire corporation football team.
Bullshit.
Have you seen your gas prices in Chicago? Walk out of your office, walk over to a gas station, and look at the sign, dipshit.
Pay for your own gas.
Yeah, exactly. Pay for your own gas for one. And have you walked into a grocery store lately, Mayor Johnson, dipshit? Have you walked into a
Mayor dipshit?
have you walked into a grocery store? And I highly doubt that you even see your car insurance bill. Okay, so shut up.
Yeah.
You've lost Boeing, you've lost the Chicago Bears, you've lost. I think there's 2 other major corporations that have left Illinois and left Chicago. In
Pritzker
particular.
was bragging about something coming in. Really?
Yeah, a data center.
Yeah, he probably
Go
owns it.
figure. Yeah, so they can rape our electrical grid and our water system. Yeah, real good there. Hopefully, people, please don't vote for that guy this
Okay,
election.
so if the Bears go to Arlington Heights, that would be on the mayor. This is how I'm thinking. If they leave the state, that's on both of those idiots.
Yep, for sure. And I love how they're Pritzker's new word is, because he hates Trump so much, the dude's got Trump derangement syndrome. He talks about Trump in every single one of his little short videos that he puts out now. And it's like, okay, you idiot. Start focusing on Illinois and stop worrying about Trump, okay? There's things that Trump does that influence Illinois, but you have the major influence on Illinois. You're not talking about how you're repealing your gas tax that's supposed to take effect in July. What are you doing there? Oh, you're talking about how bad Trump is. And then you bring up this thing about billionaires. Who the fuck is you?
Don't look in the mirror.
Okay, seriously. I want to go to one Israeli with a "Who the fuck is you" shirt. Because, I mean, seriously, this dude is like, you are a billionaire, dipshit, okay? You are a billion. These are your people. These aren't my people. These aren't your people, Mike and Lou. These are his people, okay? Right. So don't even think you're on the common ground with anybody, Pritzker, because you're another one who probably, if I asked you, Governor, how much is a gallon of gas in my neighborhood?
And where's your toilets?
Well, we're doing everything we can to lower the cost of gas. No, you're fucking not. Shut up.
Well, here's he made a comment about, well, they're using taxpayer money in Indiana for the Bears. Yeah, Illinois uses people's tax money for everything but what they're supposed to.
Well, here's the thing is the big corporations get massive tax breaks. Not only on their property taxes, but on their sales taxes. They have revenue sharing. There's all kind of incentives that you give to businesses, which, you know what, in people, that is not a bad thing. If you want your community to grow and thrive and a business comes in and they're looking at Cook County taxes and they're looking at Cook County property taxes and they say, man, we'd love to be part of your community, but we can't because we just can't afford to be here. Well, then you have to give them an incentive. Now, here's what happens that people don't really think about is if you bring a company, and we just had one move into town, and he's bringing probably 30 jobs into the town. Those 30 people got to put gas in their cars. Those 30 people got to eat lunch. Those 30 people got to shop. Okay, so you're going to make some of that money back on motor fuel tax. You're going to make some of that on food and beverage tax. You're going to make some of that back on retail tax. Okay, they will shop at our mall. They will put gas in their car at a gas station in town. It's just the law of averages. So the money still comes in and it thrives. Now if we didn't give them the incentive or the incentive wasn't there, what do we have?
Nothing.
We have 30 no jobs. We have 30 unfilled positions.
Right.
And we have an empty building and an empty storefront. So what's the lesser of two evils here? Of course the Bears want an incentive. Do you know how much money the Bears generate for Chicago?
Oh, my God.
Just the parking fees alone have got to be in the millions and millions every weekend.
Do me a favor. Go walk through any park, any mall, any store, and you tell me you don't see a Chicago Bear hat somewhere. A Chicago Bear shirt somewhere.
Well, that actually, though, those sales, you don't know where those are coming from. Those could be online sales. Those could be,
but they're
scalper
sales.
sales. Right, but I'm talking about
and Illinois,
actual,
they get their tax out of it.
The game day tax revenue, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all that liquor that's sold at Soldier Field is taxed.
Like the $25 for a glass of beer.
Right. So the tax is phenomenal what they bring into Chicago. So you have to do a cost analysis is what are you bringing in? What is the long-term recoup? You're not going to recoup it in a year. You're not going to probably recoup it in 5 years. 10 years, you might recoup, and now you're starting to make big money. But the longevity is the key here. And the key is consistency. This is business 101. Consistency builds wealth. And when you're consistent in something, the wealth will come.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just how it is. So for them to lose the Chicago Bears to Indiana is just like, holy cow. My recommendation is I think Sturgeon Bay should get in the mix because then we could have the Cross Bay Classic, man, up in Green Bay. We could have Green Bay on one side and Sturgeon Bay on the other side and have a Cross Bay Classic every year. Nice. Yep. How about that?
Yeah, that would be different.
So Sturgeon Bay, get it in gear, man. Put a bid on the Bears. They're for sale, man. Go get them, Sturgeon Bay.
Yeah, it's sad.
I mean, there was a reason why the Chicago Fire left. Because that stadium sucks.
Well, yeah. I've never been there. I've been there for Tow Trucks for Tots, but I've never really been on the inside or saw a game or a concert there. But I know what was there before that stadium was there, and I would really be afraid, like if I cut myself and fell in the dirt there, that I'd be glowing a fluorescent green the next day or something.
But, yeah, you'd be glowing.
Yeah. That was an old 3M factory.
Yeah, that was. But the bad thing about that is even the concerts don't want to go there because the acoustics is so bad.
Yeah, Bridgeview spent a lot of money on incentives on that too.
Oh yeah, but guess what? It's not paying off for them.
Yeah, well, it did. It's already paid off. I mean, they made their money the first few years the fire was there.
But they're not. They're losing revenue now.
Oh, big time.
So
Big time.
I mean, look at they don't even have decent shows there anymore.
yeah, because no one wants to go there because the acoustics is so bad in that place.
I can say that the boys played their Super Bowl there. That was like the highlight.
That's cool. But I think, well, what I had heard, and I read this when the Chicago Fire moved to Soldier Field, they were pissed because the field is so terrible at Soldier Field.
Well, that's what I was talking about to begin with, not actually Bedford or Toyota Park, Geek Seat Stadium, whatever the fuck it's called now.
SeatGeek Stadium. Well, I still call it Toyota Park.
Yeah. It's like Tinley. I always call that the World still.
Yeah.
I still call it the Tweeter. I remember when it was the Tweeter Center. They changed this now. Now the Cell, which I still refer to as Comiskey, New Comiskey, it's now, what is it called? The Rate. It was Guaranteed Rate Field. Now it's the Rate.
The Rate Field?
The Rate.
What the hell?
It's like, oh, God. But now that on a higher note, man, our White Sox are looking good. I am impressed with our Sox team. Way to go, guys. Get it done.
I don't watch baseball.
I do.
I'm making me go sleep.
And Texas won the ladies softball tournament for college.
Nice.
They beat Texas Tech.
Oh, that would have been a good game.
Which Abby Terry, the pitcher for Texas Tech, that's my new favorite player. She lost, but she's a good pitcher. Yeah. Shout out to Abby Terry. Or something. I forgot her name. But she's cool.
She's
She
got a
throws
name.
She throws really, really good control pitches, and she's got like sleeve tattoos on her arm and her leg. She's
got good form.
she's a badass.
So she can go pantsless.
Well, yeah, I was actually, you go down the rabbit hole and
I'd watch it.
yeah, she's over 18. You're okay, Mike. Nobody will come after you.
Good.
You know how much these college players are making, though? Rumor has it that her contract is valued over $1 million. I was telling Karen, I'm like, we're watching the game, and I said, this is women's college softball. Now, if she goes and plays for 4 years, now, man, she probably didn't get that kind of money in her first year, but her third and fourth year, say you walk out of there with $3 million out of college, you're walking out with a degree and $3 million in your pocket?
And you don't have to pay for college.
How cool is that? And where did that come from?
Yeah,
It's like college sports is really
I mean, I don't think the
trouble.
football players get paid that
They
much.
get paid big money, some of them.
Really?
Yeah. What they're finding now is some of these guys are coming out of college retired.
Go figure.
I mean, yeah, if I was reincarnated, that'd be my goal. I'm like, I'm going to go play college football for 4 or 5 years, and then I'm going to call it quits. Buy a house in Montana, live on a farm, and say bye-bye to everybody.
I'm going to get a degree in home ec.
Yeah. I'm going to get me a
leave
cooking
billionaire.
show on the Cooking Network, making popcorn or something, and call it a day.
Nice.
Making popcorn.
Making popcorn.
Yeah.
First, you get a pan.
Yeah, we got all these shows about gourmet this, gourmet that, steaks, ways to prepare pork. What about popcorn? Popcorn is being left out of everything.
That's why they leave Garrett's to do it.
You know what, man? Garrett's is not. Mariano's fresh popcorn is better than Garrett's, in my opinion.
I think my fresh popcorn is better than Garrett's.
I don't think I've ever had your fresh popcorn.
Yeah.
Because you tell me you don't eat it.
Not when it's there for like a week later, like the way you like to eat it.
No. I make it fresh and I eat it within 3 days. And when I make it fresh, I was going to make popcorn when we were watching movies. I don't eat popcorn.
I eat popcorn.
You told me you don't eat popcorn.
Would you make cheese popcorn?
No, I don't. I make popcorn on a big popcorn machine.
Oh. Well, I'm talking cheese popcorn. Cheese popcorn is like the best popcorn ever.
I'm not a cheese popcorn factory.
You got to try the Mariano's cheese popcorn.
Factory.
Yeah, Mariano's cheese popcorn. If you want to sponsor our show, call Mike. We got slots available.
A lot of them.
Yeah, a lot of slots available for sponsors.
And I want to know who came up with the idea of mixing cheese popcorn and caramel corn.
That's a Chicago thing.
I know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Was it an accident?
You know,
Oh, shit.
probably.
I put the caramel corn in with the cheese corn.
Yep.
Hey, that tastes pretty good.
Oh, I just spilt that cheese dust all over the place from Cheetos.
Oh, cheese dust. Cheese dust.
Yeah.
Yes, cheese dust.
Like gold dust.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
Wait a minute. Okay, back to reality.
I want to watch a movie. Oh, speaking of movies, Mike texted us yesterday with some information that he finally got on the John Wick wagon. Tell us a little bit about that, Mike.
You know what?
Yeah. What do you think?
I can.
Let's go. Let's go.
My wife and daughter have been watching it like for the last couple, and I walk through the room and see it and go, oh shit, there they are. You know, and I'm like, okay, I was a cop for 18 fucking years. Ain't nobody can shoot like that.
That's
Wick
exactly
can.
what I
John
thought
Wick can.
you would say.
So, you know, the unreality just turned me off of it. But one day I was sitting there watching it, and something caught my eye. So I watched about 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to watch anymore because I don't want to ruin it in case I decide at some point to watch it. Fast forward, last week, okay, I downloaded all 4 of them on my streaming thing, put in John Wick 1, and immediately fell in love because, first of all, he's driving like a 67 Mustang.
Eleanor.
They almost lost me when they, like 20 minutes into that first movie, they almost lost me forever.
Why is that?
The dog thing.
Oh, yeah.
I was so pissed. And then I'm like, you know what, though? I want to see what he's actually going to do about this.
Yeah.
He killed everyone.
He killed
everybody
I'm
for
like,
it.
I'm like, dude, that is...
Well, and that's the best thing about the second one is it starts out going after his nephew or his brother and his family. And the guy says it, and I like that actor, by the way. I saw him for the first time in Grimm, the Brothers Grimm.
Oh, the guy that plays the mob boss?
Yeah. I like it because he can do any accent, and I think he actually speaks all these languages and everything.
Yep.
So I was like, oh, damn, this is cool. He's in it, you know. And I thought he was going to be, but no. But anyway, it continued all about the dog and, you know, the car. Which, okay, for dog people, this guy, that family deserves it till the end.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But the bad part, that guy didn't do anything except he had his car.
But he was still associated with the
Right,
family,
I get it.
and he was taking out that family for that reason because of that dog and that car.
But he didn't kill that guy.
No, he left him, but I think I haven't seen
He
the
killed
rest
all of the guys that he was working with him,
He took out the entire crime family.
Right.
except him.
Except for him. But I think he said something to him in Russian as he was leaving, and I don't know because I don't get the little transcripts underneath.
Subtitles.
Yeah, the subtitles. I don't get that. So yesterday when I was watching the second one, it got more and more unrealistic. That's what I was expecting. The first one was bad enough, but then the blood splatter and everything else it looks too fake for me. But it's not stopping me from watching it because I like the storyline and I like where it's going, and it's so unrealistic that it's unrealistic.
It is, but it isn't. I mean, it's like, it is, but it isn't. It's which one is the second one? Is that the one in Rome where
Yes.
he's got to make good on his marker or something like
Yeah,
that?
and he
Kills the
contracts
one dude's
sister.
sister. Yeah.
Yeah, when they're fighting in the catacombs and everything.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, they're awesome. Well, I had no interest in John Wick because Keanu Reeves and I go way back. Keanu Reeves was actually we did the soundtrack to Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure at A&M.
Best movie ever.
Oh, okay.
So we were all Bill and Ted fans. I mean, we were all like, "Oh yeah, this is really cool. Great movie, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Great movie, good time." And then I had to deal with Karen and Chrissy, my wife and one of her best friends, that was just fawning over Keanu Reeves, and it kind of like soured me on Keanu. I'm like, "Fuck Keanu Reeves," you know. You get that I'm tired of hearing about how gorgeous Keanu Reeves is and all this other shit, right? So I had nothing to do with it. Like, I never watched The Matrix, had no interest in The Matrix, didn't really watch a lot of his stuff. Then it was like one night on cable TV or direct TV, here's the John Wick movie. I'm like, oh, geez, I'll sit through this. And I'm like, holy shit, this guy is cool. And then when he, I love the parts when he goes in and he's like, I'd like to do a little shopping.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
Or like the what do they call the wine connoisseur?
Yeah.
He's like, is he in? I'd like to have a tasting.
Right.
Yep.
That was what was cool. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, it's like the markers and all that stuff. Well, one of my favorite knife companies, Microtech. When I saw the John Wick movie, I'm like, when he goes to that party, he goes, "And would you like dessert?" And he opens up the case.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Those are all Microtechs." I'm like, "Those are Protechs, Microtechs." And look at that, that's an Ultratech. I think the first movie he uses an Ultratech. The second movie he uses a Cypher. The third movie he uses a knife made by a different manufacturer. But yeah, I'm like Microtech was like getting all that free present. Microtech knives. If you're into knives, Microtech is a really good blade.
If you guys don't know, Ed's like a fanatic.
An addict. Yeah.
Knife fanatic.
My name is Ed, and I have a problem.
Yes. Mike's got that with cameras, and Ed's got that with knives.
Yeah.
Yep.
Could
My
be worse.
problem is just junk.
Yeah. We all have our vices. It could be worse.
And diecast.
Yes.
I mean, Ed started that problem, but you are slowly catching up to his ass.
Pretty much, yeah. Once I saw Ed's basement.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my little museum down there.
It's a good thing he doesn't have a basement.
Yes. I really want to get like the cases, but I got no place to put them on the walls.
Or your walls would fall down.
That too.
Or you'd find them in the neighbor's yard.
Right.
They do make. I'm going to order this one that I saw, and I'll let you check it out and see. It's really cool. It's for the 1/64th cars in the boxes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm going to try that and see how that goes. Because I have a lot. I don't want to take them out of the box anymore because it's like I have so damn many of them.
None of mine are out of the box
know?
unless I bought them that way.
But you couldn't put another case in your basement if you tried.
Well, what I would have to do is I would have to start taking some of the autograph pictures down and put the cases between the cases.
Get rid of the fish tank.
And yeah, well, no, the fish tank. I moved those cases up for the fish tank. So
Yeah, we got all that room underneath it.
No, there's autograph pictures underneath there behind her. Sterling Marlin lives there.
You have not seen the rest of it? No. Where have you been?
I know.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that back wall with the wine rack, but Karen won't let me do it.
Oh.
She's like, you have the entire basement, and this is my wall. And I'm like, ooh, but there's two good spots under the lights. I'm like, there's two really.
Who's gonna hang them from the
there's some
ceiling?
Prime
and shit
real
next?
estate. We could take down that fucking wine rack too and put a giant case up there.
Guys don't even drink wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basement, man. Wow. Have you ever actually counted how many cars you have up on the wall?
No.
Would you?
I lost count when I was trying to insure them at like $12,000 worth of cars, and I was like, "Oh, I have a problem." I'm like,
One too many.
Yeah.
well, let's just say my cases of 1/24th cars are. You figure those cars are $60 a piece. Okay.
Right.
So
New,
there's
yeah.
24, and that's new. Some of them are worth money. Some of them aren't worth money. Some of them I bought for $40 or $50, and they're worth $15 now. You know what I mean? But I also have ones I bought them for $40, $50, and they're worth $300 or $400 now.
Right.
So it all weeks. I mean, let's just, for simplicity's sake, say $60 a car. 60 times 24 is what?
A lot.
Here, somebody figure that out on a calculator. 60 times 24.
100 and no.
Oh, it'd be 1,000.
1,500.
1,500. So you figure roughly each case is worth $1,500. Now I have 1, 2, 3 cases on the one wall. Okay, so that's 3. Then I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I have 11 cases. So 11 times 1,500, that's $15,000 worth of die cast.
Just for the 24 scale.
Just for the 24 scale.
You have cars not in cases?
Oh, tons.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
bins full.
Yeah. I have one of my most prized possessions is not in a case and not even being displayed. And that's my autographed Dale Jr. Moon Dewshine car. And it's serial number 8 out of, like, they made 1,008 of them.
Right.
I have number 8, which
That's
is
like rare.
Yeah, it's super rare. Super rare. I almost shit myself when my dad gave me that car because he didn't even know it. I looked at the serial number like, Dad, did you realize this is number 8? And he was like, no. He's like, what does that mean? And I'm like, I literally started shaking. And I love that car because to me, that car represented the Earnhardt family, which a legacy of racing, but it also brought the moonshine aspect. And it was just a wicked looking green and gold paint job. You know, it's kind of like, it was just an awesome car.
Why don't you have it out?
You know what? Because number one, I want a very special case for it, and I haven't found a case I like for it.
Like to stand alone?
Yeah. It's going to be a standalone on its own little table. Yeah, that's one of my favorite. That's probably my favorite car in my collection.
Fish tank has to go.
Or Karen.
Actually, I want a bigger fish tank. I want a fish tank that like is going to be like
For awesome. A shark?
Yeah, I want a shark. Baby shark. Baby
Wait a minute.
shark.
You have more than 11 cases.
Those are the 1/64th cars. Now, you figure those $11 a piece. Those hold 60. Okay, so that's $600 a case. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 of those.
Right.
Okay, so that's a lot of money. It's a lot of freaking money.
Yeah, and there's plus the ones that are, oh my God, I don't even want to.
But see, here's the thing. I don't go to bars. I don't take fancy vacations. I lead a pretty simple existence.
So everyone suffers because you like cars.
Right. Well, no, it's just, with the place I worked at before, it was like vacation was like not an option. It's like, they recommended, you take your vacation time, and then you take your vacation time, and they beat the shit out of you when you come back, and it's like, you didn't do this. It was like, okay, if I leave, they're going to use that as the opportunity to tell me how shitty I am.
Right.
So everybody was afraid to take vacation, at least some of us, not all of us.
So this new place should be much better.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the new place is like, they tell you flat out, they're like, you will take your vacation. And when they take a vacation, you turn off. They are adamant about that.
Oh, good, because I'm going to remember that.
Yeah.
I am going to call you on it if I see that fucking phone on.
Well, see, that's the thing, though. I mean, it's easier for a production person in my business to shut off and be like, okay, I'm not answering any calls. It'll be rerouted to a different project manager, blah, blah, blah. My accounts still call me. And that's how it should be. They trust me. And it's not a problem. If I got to take a loss and put it in the system or counsel a customer or whatever, it's not a big deal. I don't have a problem with that. That's what I do. It's a service industry, But what I do have a problem with is when you're constantly criticized and you got some, power hungry dipshit saying, you're going to start at 7 o'clock in the morning and that's going to improve you. No, it's really not going to improve me, man.
You're going to get less out of me now.
Yeah, you're not getting, you're forcing me out the door now.
Right. At 7 in the morning, I don't function.
Right. And then you got another fucking idiot from Tennessee that's like, and Ed, we're going to have a meeting every Monday and I'm going to tell you exactly how to plan your week and make you successful. And I'd sit there literally week after week with my computer on at 7 in the morning going, where is he? And then I'd get a text message. I had to drop my kids off at the office today, and I had to take them. We're not going to meet, but we'll meet next week. Oh, sure. Fuck you. Yeah. What a piece of shit that guy was.
But he improved you.
Oh, yeah, he made me better.
Yeah.
He made me better.
Because you left.
He made me a better job seeker. That's what you did.
Ed, I'm not going to pat you on the back because I don't like you that much.
And you can't reach?
I was going to pat him on the back. Not him.
Oh.
But, no, I know a lot of salesmen, okay? And one of my buddies, Jim, is a salesman.
Is that Jim McMahon?
Yeah.
That dude goes to the best restaurants, man. I'm telling you, that guy. I want.
One of them is Mike's house.
Yeah. No, he had a picture where was he at? He was at Ditka's this week, and then he was in some other place taking a picture of this like fancy drink and like a meat appetizer or something. And I'm like, dude, every time I open Jim McMahon's Facebook page, my mouth starts watering.
Yeah, that he does. He likes to eat, but the thing with Jim is he's too harsh of a salesman. He doesn't. He doesn't smooge. He's good. I mean, he'll sell you anything. He'll sell a dog off a meat wagon. But there's a way to make you feel like you got something, and he doesn't give you that feeling. Where you feel like you're getting a service. You can sell me a popsicle and think, oh, this thing is going to last forever.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll Pop?
Yeah, and Jim could sell me a popsicle and it'd be half gone.
Because he needed
it. I had really, really good teachers as far as sales and marketing goes, and I had really good mentors throughout my career, all the way from Columbia to the music business, and even beyond. Man, I had a really good manager at Snappy Car Rental, and even when West Loop got bought by Abra, the first district manager they had was really good. He was really, really good. And there was another guy with Snappy, Jim Chapelis, who was very encouraging, very, very good, a good mentor in my music business, man. I had Lori Earhart, who was awesome, Barb Kinzick, and Curtis Hawkins were like the best in the business, in my opinion. And I learned so much from them. And the true thing we had at A&M that I've always, when I manage a team, it's a team. And a team isn't some idiot sitting in Gallatin. Oh, did I say that out loud? That thinks he knows about sales, who's never done the job. Because I've seen you interact with people in skyboxes, and you're awkward as fuck, okay? And you're creepy. And the feedback that I got was just that. Who's this awkward, creepy dude?
Nice.
Oh, that's my new director. Yeah, it's like, okay, collaborate with us. That's the philosophy here. Collaborate with me. Don't beat me. What happened? Did you turn off the audio?
No, I turned it off altogether.
We're not recording?
No, it's recording now.
Okay. What do we miss?
I'm going to have to try to link this together somehow.
All right. But yeah, I mean, it's when you're in sales also too. When you stop doing it for the service end of it, when you start being all about the money and all about the profit and all about the profit margins and all about the metrics, and you've forgotten about why you're actually selling and who you're selling and what you're selling, it's time to hang it up. It's really time to go, because you've lost your vision. You've lost your empathy, and you have to have empathy in sales, because no matter what product you're selling, especially what I sell, I mean, I went from music, which was, happy. Everybody likes to buy a new CD, right? And a new album cover. I went from that to car rental, which was like, okay, I got in a wreck. I need to rent a car, and it was a service. And then went in for that into collision. So now I'm dealing with people that are emotionally distraught over a big investment that they had that's now destroyed. And then I went from that into the home end of it, which is now it's catastrophic. I mean, people with fires, people with 3 feet of sewer water in their basement. You have to have that empathy. You have to put the customer first. I can't look at my customers and be like, all right, I'm tired of hearing about how you lost everything in a fire. This is going to be a $300,000 job. Can you sign this so I can get the fuck out of here and move on to the next one? If you do that, you don't deserve to be in this business.
Right.
You don't deserve to be into it, because you have got to hold that person's hand. When you get that referral, you have got to hold that person's hand from start to finish at that point. And you have got to be the resource for that person. And you have got to be the person that person can call. I had this little old lady. She was 90 years old. And her upstairs unit of her condo kept flooding on her. So we did the job, thought it was done and gone and over with. It was a big pain in the neck. The insurance companies didn't communicate. It was a big pain in the neck. Then it happened again. This lady would call me during the project at literally 11:30 at night. I'd be sitting returning my emails, and I'd see my phone, and I'd see her name pop up. And it was, my family would look at me going, are you really going to answer that? And I'm like, I think she's old and her sleep pattern is a little wonky, and this is the time she wants to talk to me. This is the time I have to be available. So I would answer the phone. And I remember one night she called me at like 2:30 in the morning. And I'm an open book. I sleep with a CPAP, I got the Darth Vader mask going, and my phone rings and I look over at the thing and it's like, oh shit, it's that lady, and I'm like ripping the mask off, answering the phone, and and sometimes your mouth gets all dry, so I'm like, and she's like, hi, I just had a quick question for you. Are the guys going to come by and paint this week? And it's like, it's 2:30 in the morning. I got dry mouth. I got my CPAP just cut my ear off, taking it off to answer the phone for you. If you lose the empathy for that and you don't appreciate the fact, and it was funny because, wife looks at me and she goes, Jesus, these people are calling you at 2:30 in the morning. And my response to that was because they need me. And it's an honor to be needed in that type of a situation. And I walked her through her second loss, which was unbelievably complicated because this person that kept flooding on her wouldn't answer her phone. She wouldn't talk to her insurance company. It was just a big, big, big mess. And then my company decided, hey, this job's not worth it. And they were trying to walk away from it. So then I had to fight for her again. And I had to be like, no, we're finishing this job. We're finishing this job. It's a pain in the neck. We'll work through it. We'll finish it. Finally, we got the job done. And I haven't heard from her in a while. I was actually going to call her this week just to see how she was doing because we became friends over these 2 losses. And, and I worry about her. She had some major health problems that she was dealing with. And her family was not all that supportive of her, But
well, it's funny that you mention that because with the home hunt that Lou and I work, it's at my house. Okay, and we will have rain dates or, something going on where not everybody is going to be there or, whatever.
yeah,
we have lives outside of the hunt. We don't charge for it.
Not through October, you don't.
Yeah. But, if something happens, something happens. A couple of years ago, my father-in-law passed away just before we opened up. And the wake was during our opening weekend. I wasn't there.
Show went on.
The show went on. I told everybody to show up to the house. It's open. Do what you got to do and just, work it like you normally do, just without Ghost Rider. And they did. But what upsets me is we'll have a rain out. And I don't know what people don't understand about that, but we have electric that runs outside in the grass, in the air, all over the place. And what happens with electric and water? Great conductor.
Yep.
And with that, I have people not knocking at my door, knocking at my front window. Are you opening tonight? Is it pouring on your head?
If not, this gun's going to be pointing something.
Yeah.
I could not. And, I don't sit in the front room. I sit in the den in the back. So my wife is the one that's getting bothered. And then she yells for me. Come and tell these people. I'll tell them off is what I'm going to do. It's raining out, people.
Yeah.
Why are you going to knock on my front window? Don't even bother walking to the door.
But see, that's the thing is you've built a following and in a sense, those people depend on you. You are their source of entertainment. You are their source of joy during the holiday season. And that's really, truly a crown to wear, and crowns come with pressure. Crowns put pressure on the head.
But
so do these headphones.
Yep.
Yeah. But what I don't understand is I'm gab sunk at the fact that you would actually go up to somebody's front window and knock on the front window asking if we're going to open when it's pouring rain outside.
Yeah.
And we're outside in electric.
Normal people that come by, which there's not too many that are normal that come by our place, but if it's pouring rain, there's not too many people coming out in the first place.
No.
Then if you do happen to come by when it's pouring rain and you see nothing on,
yeah, I turn everything off.
Do you not get the hint? Like, don't come knocking on someone's window to scare the crap out of them. That's not your job. That's our job.
Right. And not only that, but at 7 o'clock, if the lights are not on at 6:45, they're not coming on at 7 o'clock.
If you don't hear a chainsaw ripping
or a Harley running,
then don't come knocking on the window.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
people are,
But see, that's the thing, though, too, is you have a good team around you. You have a team of people that are really dedicated to the mission, which the mission is entertaining. I mean, the mission is to entertain the general public and have fun doing it. And I think your ghouls and goblins have a good time. I know. Beetlejuice is I just think he's the shit. I love that the whole setup he has.
Oh yeah,
it's evolved over the years, and I was never a Beetlejuice fan. I never was. I like the movie, but I wasn't like one of these cult fanatics about Beetlejuice and stuff. But the way he does Beetlejuice made me love Beetlejuice. Honestly,
And it's funny because I see like videos of guys dressing up as Beetlejuice or
he nails
live
it.
They look nothing like Eddie does.
No,
nothing.
Eddie is phenomenal.
Like you can tell his hair's fake.
Right.
Like the guy, other people, and it's like super bright lime green.
Well, he
It's
even
like,
has the voice down too. He does
Oh,
the
yeah.
voice like perfect.
He does that.
I don't know how his voice is like not gone.
Oh yeah, he does a phenomenal job.
And then he has the wit behind it.
Right.
Oh yeah.
When he delivers something, it's like Michael Keaton's delivering it.
Well, and it helps too. Like he has no filter,
Yeah.
and it's perfectly okay because it's at the haunt.
Right.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He's a really, really good dude. I totally enjoy his character. I think that's really, really cool.
That's what I have more conflict with, other than the fact, I am closing down after this year.
Yeah.
What are my actors going to do?
Yeah.
He can go anywhere and do what he does, but
Oh,
he's
yeah.
comfortable
Right.
with us.
Right.
He's like family to us, and he's comfortable. And
Yeah.
that's who I feel bad.
And he
for
makes
our
a
actors.
wicked little charcuterie tray. He really does. Not only is he a great Beetlejuice, but he's an awesome little chef, like making stuff like that.
Yeah, he
And his
actually-
kolachkis were like,
Yeah, like chef made
I kept
kolachkis.
hitting those kolachkis. I'm like, oh, there's a blue one in there. Try that one. And I'm like, where did these come from? And somebody was like, Eddie made them. I'm like, Eddie made them?
Yeah.
And then he was explaining to me what the flavors were like. There was cherry, raspberry, blueberry, peach, and then cheese. And I'm like, oh, they were all good. I mean,
It's
he
like-
had it down.
And
then
like I
Karen-
had the
you know,
blackberry one.
and
He's
then-
like, there was no blackberry.
yeah, it was blueberry. It was, to me, it was just, the flavor was just, I was so excited. There's a good kolachki's hard to find, sir. I mean, it's funny because it was like Karen got like you get, Mike, when somebody says, Chuck's had really good pulled pork. It's not better than my pulled pork. it's like Karen was like that with the kolachkis, and I'm like, oh no, Karen, I hate to tell you, but Eddie's kolachkis, yeah, they
And not only that, she's fucking, what do you call it?
Karen's kolachkis are really good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but she's not even Polish. She's
With that goes back to the beginning of the episode of Ed got lucky, but not that kind of lucky.
Right. Yeah.
and now we know
Now
why.
we know
Now
why.
she's gonna watch this and be like, "Say you don't like my kolachkis." I'm like, "No, I
Doesn't-
never said I don't like your kolachkis, but Eddie's are just better."
Doesn't like Karen's.
Does she
collage.
make those for New Year's Eve?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so those are hers that she
yeah,
makes.
yeah. Hers are the round ones. She does the round ones, where
Right.
Eddie does the like bow shaped ones.
Okay.
With the fold over.
Right.
And I prefer the fold over, to be honest. It's the true kolachki if you're a Polak like me.
They don't taste different
No, well.
unless you're
you
Michelle.
you get a bigger doughy hit. You get a bigger dough hit, and if the dough is good, which Eddie's dough is really, really good, it's a fantastic cookie, And then what really impressed me was that cheese tray thing that he put together.
You're just digging your own grave. Right now.
It had the what was that sausage that you got from Joe and Frank's? It's like a Slim Jim, but it's their version of it, and,
Right.
and you chop it. I was like, I looked in there and I'm like, he's got that chopped up in it with really good cheeses too. And he's like, yeah, I just kind of threw this together and I went to the butcher shop and picked up you hit a home run here, whether you know it or not. And I think he was being modest. And he even threw olives in there. I'm like, this is like a little heaven tray. I mean, I just want to take the whole tray and cuddle up next and watch a football game. I mean, just sit there with my tray. And just,
Maybe you can get lucky with Eddie.
The thing about Eddie, in fact, his father, his brother, his sister, Eddie, they're all talented. They are musically talented. They are artistically talented. It's just, and they're so modest about it. Like his brother, can play guitar like you wouldn't believe. I mean, and he won't do anything with it. You know, instead of being like a studio guitarist, he won't do anything with it. He's a truck driver. Eddie, you can play a tune for him, and he can recreate it on the piano.
Wow.
Never had a lesson in his life. None of them.
You know, there is big money for pianists to go to like Mariano's and the stores that have the piano players at the escalators.
Menards.
They get paid. Yeah, I was in Menards. Michael loved this. I went to Menards, Mike.
Congratulations.
Well, my mom loves to shop at Menards for certain things.
This is my Graceland, sir.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have never been a fan of Menards because getting to it, I hate driving down Harlem. The turn in is like insane, and people coming in and out of Menards are like, they're like a unique breed. It's like Prius drivers. But I digress. I had to take Mom to Menards. And so I'm like, I had to get a filter or a filter cover for the exhaust fan in my bathroom. I was taking it down and I cracked it. So I'm like, I had to get a new one. So I go to Menards and I'm like, all these things are upstairs. I'm like, I'm going to go upstairs. So I'm on the escalator with my little cart. I'm like, this is really cool how they got this thing where you can push your cart on the escalator and everything. And at the top, there's a dude playing piano. And I'm like, wait a minute, where am I?
He's always there.
So, yeah,
Weekends.
I never saw him before. And he was just jamming away. And I'm like,
Like, he doesn't pay attention to, like, nothing around him.
No, not at all.
No, he don't
was
turn his
totally
head
oblivious.
And then in October, they'll have, like, a big, giant blow-up something. Like, a
Spider.
big spider sitting on his piano.
Right.
Like, over it.
He won't even notice it.
And he's just like...
Yeah, but yeah, I was really impressed with Menards. This rebate thing. It's like, I really like this. It's like you're not paying tax.
That's
it's like you get
bullshit.
your tax back.
Yeah,
you know?
I love it.
It's bullshit.
What do you mean it's bullshit?
I've mailed... You know how many times I've mailed that in and never got a check back?
That's
Really?
your fault.
Well,
Because
they
I get them
don't-
every time.
They don't send you a check. They send you like a coupon, and you bring it, and they scan it, and like discount your stuff.
Yeah, it's like insert credit.
So I went walking around, right, and I'm like, you know, you see what's funny though is now with my mom that I have to take her these places. I've noticed that my spending money is increased
I was just
because
going to say that.
I'm like, we go to Menards, and I had no intention of buying anything. She wanted to get flowers for her garden. And her deck. She puts live plants, flowers on her deck, and all her little trinkets and all that stuff, right? So we're out looking at the live plants, and I'm kind of looking at it, I'm like, I really like that plant. Like, that would look good hanging on my thing. So $4.99 later, it's in the cart. Then I'm walking, and they put up this thing, it's called a dragon's breath. Mm-hmm. It's a bright red, like, plant.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is really cool. And I have this empty planter thing. I'm like, this would look really good in there. So I buy that. Well, then we're walking through, and I'm like, you know what? I need one of those mini flagpoles. So for my dad's grave, I bought him a mini flag of Earnhardt with the number 3, but I needed the holder for it. So they had those at Menards. So I'm like, I need one of these, and then I need one for my yard because I'm getting an America 250 flag. So next thing you know, like $30-$40 later, I'm in line going, thanks, Mom. Well, then after that, guess where we go after that? Walmart.
Oh, no.
I have deliberately avoided Walmart, okay, because of my diecast addiction. It's like, you know, it's like when you shoot heroin, you can't go into the junkie house anymore. Well, that's how I was with Walmart. Okay, I would go into Walmart, and Walmart has a really good selection of diecast cars and Star Wars stuff.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know of
yeah.
either one of them.
In the toy section. They had
someplace we don't visit.
So they had the F1 car, the McLaren, which is really hard to find. They had like 20 of them.
Really?
And I'm like, oh, this is nice. So I picked up my F1 McLaren, and then I'm looking, and they had, and I should have picked it up, they had Grogu with the Mandalorian, the new figure from the new movie. You know how much a Star Wars figure is now?
Way too much. It's like $25, $30.
Like $24.99 for an action figure.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Now, mind you, when I was a little kid, I remember they were $1.25. Then they went up to $1.75. Then they went up, like in the 90s when they re-released everything, they were like $4.99, and I think they got as high as $7.99. They're $24 now for an action figure. I just can't justify that because I'm too old and I can't get on the floor and play with them because I won't be able to get up. So I can't. They're useless to me at this point.
You got to be like Dark Helmet and play
Yeah.
with them on the table.
My back hurts.
I didn't see nothing.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, man. But the quality of the action figures, it's like they're so detailed now. I'm like, if I was a kid now, which, you keep thinking about that, like, what happens when you die? Do you get reincarnated? Because I definitely don't want to come back and go through school all over again. But damn, the toys are cool.
Yeah, see, I was going to lead into that after the pyramid thing, but that'll be for another day.
Yeah.
Because, we have to revisit what things were and what they are today.
Oh, it's crazy. Well, action figures are nuts. And Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars have always been like 79 cents to 99 cents. They just shot up to like $1.29 because of all these tariffs and this world bullshit going on. It's really affected, and I'm like, you can't make Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars that expensive because little kids collect them.
Right.
And it's like that's the gateway drug, basically. The Hot Wheels is the gateway drug, and Matchbox.
But
Hot Wheels or Matchbox?
Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels, Mike. Hot Wheels or Matchbox?
I don't know. I'm kind of tossed between both of them.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too.
I mean,
but I don't even like any of them anymore. Like the cars are like not realistic anymore.
Well, the Red Baron wasn't realistic.
No, I mean they had their ones that were like the Red Baron and the Wienermobile and whatever. But
the Poison Pinto. Remember the Poison Pinto?
Yeah.
And the Hot Wheels did the Mighty Maverick.
But they had like real cars. Like you can get a Mustang, and
Right.
it didn't have like an engine sticking out of the hood and slicks that are like 3 times too big and stuff like that.
Well, the problem with that is the cars today aren't worth fucking making
It's
in
true.
Hot Wheels.
Oh, I get. You know what's funny though? One of the most sought after Hot Wheels is a Tesla. Everybody wants the Cybertruck, and I'm like, the Cybertruck is
ugliest
butt ugly.
fucking thing ever made.
Yeah, that's
ever.
ridiculous.
I'd rather have a Gremlin.
I'll never own, unless they force me to buy an electric vehicle, I will never own an electric vehicle.
Well, we
Electric
saw what
car.
happened during the polar vortex here in Chicago. How those Teslas had a lot of issues, a lot of problems. Those people were pissed
Well,
that their doors weren't opening, the batteries weren't charging.
no, you bought an electric car.
Yeah,
Dumbass.
yeah. It's well, I was excited when the Cybertruck came out. I was like, wow, this thing is cutting edge. And then I watched the unveil where they broke the window and Elon Musk was pissed. He kind of like dropped an F-bomb. He's like, fuck, when they broke the window. But I'm like, this is really cool. So I went to the dealer. After there was something going on, there was some kind of civil unrest and Tesla was being targeted and people were vandalizing Tesla dealerships. And I'm like, hey, we clean that stuff. So I went in to meet with the Tesla people, right? So I'm talking to them and they're like, yeah, you know what? Thanks for stopping by because, we are kind of concerned about, something happening in our facility and it's good to have a contact and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So as I'm walking out, I'm like, I need to check out the Cybertruck, right? So I go to the Cybertruck and I'm like, oh, wow, it's bigger than I thought it would be. And then I opened the door and I sat in it and I was like, it's not uncomfortable, but it's not comfortable. It's got those wraparound seats, which if you're a big guy like me, I don't like anything wrapping around me.
I don't either.
I like a flat seat,
Yeah.
That's a set of legs.
Yeah, there you go. And I'm like, okay, but I could probably get around this because the seats actually were kind of large. So I'm like, I could probably get around this. But the dashboard, there's nothing there. It's literally like somebody took a blank dashboard and put an iPad in the middle of it. And that's your dashboard. And I'm like, I don't think I could ever get used to this. I really don't think, I miss the days of wood grain dashboards, carbon fiber dashboards. Remember you used to go to Wachowski's and you would be able to buy like the kit to make your dashboard carbon fiber, or cover wood grain or put wood grain in or whatever. I miss when cars had that type of personality. They're so sterile now.
I miss Warshawski's.
Yeah. I used to love that catalog.
Oh my God!
I'm getting louvers for the Cutlass. I'm getting louvers. And look at these rim caps.
Oh my
these
God!
fog lights
Louvers and everything.
And blue dot lights for my tail lights. And
I miss the shifter on the column
Oh yeah.
and bench seats.
Oh, I had a '79 Malibu with a vinyl bench seat. And I used to love that car, man.
I miss not wearing a seatbelt. Oh wait a minute! I still don't.
That goes with the bench seats.
Yeah. Well, I used to love my vinyl bench seat in my '79 Boo, man, my Malibu. Because, man, you'd be out on a date or something, you'd take that corner a little tight, and your girl would be right on your lap, and you'd be like, yeah.
The
Thank you, Malibu.
well, when you were a kid riding in the back window,
Oh,
You mean in the seat? You're in the back window.
oh God. Well,
Yeah.
so you know what? And we survived. That's the whole thing. I mean, I spent my life in the back seat of my dad's cars with those big old vinyl seats. And my dad was a car guy, so he used to armor all his car. You know, it'd be nice and clean. And I remember we'd be on trips and stuff, and I'd be sleeping in the back seat, and those cars were big enough where you could literally lay across the seat.
Oh yeah.
And he would take a turn and be like, zzzz, zzzz. You'd be like,
Well, and I would do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Like I'd be sitting there and I'd put my foot against the door and slide one way and then go on the other side. And we're not even turning.
Yep. Yeah. Well, those seats were so big. I remember one time I was playing with my mom and dad. I was telling if we were going uphill or downhill because I would roll either off the seat or I'd be stuck in the back of the seat. And I think we were going through Tennessee and in the mountains. And I was like, "We're going uphill, Dad?" He's like, "Yep." "Oh, we're going downhill." It's like, you're falling.
Yeah, I remember my parents had a '63 Chevy Caprice Impala, and it was white with the blue, like a blue metallic interior. Okay.
Yep.
And the back window ledge or back window shelf was blue, but it was like screen like material.
Uh-huh.
And my brother was sitting in the back with us with me, and he had a coloring book. And he left the crayons in the back window, and the crayons melted all over the screen thing. And it was, I mean, the beating he got, I felt.
There you go.
But it completely ruined that entire shelf in the back, you know, because they would roll all over the place, and you know,
Yep.
the sun is just melting them, and they're just.
It looks like a tie-dye thing back there.
It did. And
Dad, it's a Woodstock shelf for the back of the car.
my parents went to sell that car, and my mom spray glued a
Like
screen, blue fabric over the top of it. They never paid attention to it, and just bought
Nice.
the car, and away they went.
Mama smart.
Well, remember, like, speaking of spray glue, remember how the headliners used to start drooping?
Drooping down.
And you would get this headliner that would just droop.
Yeah, I wonder how they stopped that.
They make them out of one piece now. It's like one piece of plastic. It's like with like an
Yeah, they're
overlay.
not cloth anymore.
Yeah, they're
No,
not
mine's
cloth
cloth
anymore.
in the truck.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's like more of it's more of a foam. It's more of like a carpet almost.
probably a better quality glue.
better
and
quality.
shit.
It's not
Well,
like
well,
your
I remember
sheets.
I went to Track Auto on Kedzie one time, and I'm like, "How do you fix this?" And the guy's like, "You got to get this glue." And he sold me the glue, and then he reaches in the drawer. Back in the day now, you know, when things were, he gives me a hypodermic needle. And he goes, "Fill the hypodermic needle with the glue." He goes, "And then just pierce it through there, squirt it up there real good." And he goes, "And then put your hand up there and stick it up." And damn it, it worked. But I'm like, hypodermic needles back in you don't give needles to people nowadays.
Oh no,
If I walked into an auto parts store and they handed me a needle, that would be like, what? That's a federal DEA investigation or whatever. You know, it's like that'd be all over the news.
well, you
But-
would know if they were handing out good ones because the junkies would be all over.
Right.
Lining up in front.
Well, there was a bait store too that used to give you hypodermic needles.
To blow
I
up your
think it was in
nightcrawlers.
Lions to blow up their night crawlers.
Well, you could buy them.
Yeah, what blowing up night crawlers or
It
needles?
was like no, the needles.
uh,
But it was they advertised them as,
blow up
for
your
that.
night crawler, right?
and they actually at one point I've seen them. They would sell them.
no, I've been
Yeah.
fishing for years and I've never seen that.
Yeah, I used to have a needle in my tackle box, and then
My
it
dad used to
rusted,
do
and
it
I
all
had
the
to
time.
throw it away.
What was the purpose?
Make them
You
bigger.
inject them, and it makes a normal worm like blows it up like 3 times its size, and then it looks meaty, and the bass would kill on them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no shit.
yeah.
Don't
Never
do it
heard
too
of
much.
that.
Because I had my one buddy.
Do it too much.
He was
Explosion.
hunting down diabetics, and he's like, "Hey, I need your used needles." And I'm like, "We can't give you the used needles." He's like, "No, I'm not a drug addict. They use them for fishing." You know?
Well, then you only need one.
Right, until the needle rusts.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
you're done.
I'm sure the worm doesn't care.
Yeah. Gave the needle hepatitis. Gave the worm hepatitis with the needle.
Interesting.
Goes in the fish goes into you. You all get hepatitis.
Yeah. It's
Nice.
Have you seen some of the fish they're pulling out of some of these places around here this year so far?
No.
Some guy pulled like a 6-pound, 8-pound bass out of Tampere.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I think it's the biggest fish in Tampere's history.
Wow.
Yeah. And then, did you ever see that guy on, I don't know if it's Facebook or YouTube, but he's like, and today I'm fishing the Loch Ness Monster. And he would be like all these local lakes around here. And then he's like, you could tell, he's editing these things. But it's like he casts it, it's like, and then he starts reeling in, and it's like a big fish on it. The dude is totally cool. I haven't seen him actually in a while, but like during winter, like fall, he was posting a lot of videos, and he was catching some nice fish at like Maple Lake, Bulldog Slough he was out at.
Wow.
Saganaski he was out there. It's like,
does he show what he's using?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'd be like, today I'm using a spinnerbait at Tampere. It's like, and then you'd be wait, and then all of a sudden, and he'd start reeling it in, and it's like a monster bass or a crappie or something.
I don't know. I've been fishing there for years and don't catch very much.
I caught a snake, man, one time.
I got a snake, man.
Yeah, I'm like, wonderful. He did.
He's no longer around. Well, anyway, gentlemen,
I'm
we're
not
going to
taking
have
a
to...
snake off the hook, man. I'm just cutting that head off.
Right.
No, you were stupid. You hit my bait. Now you're in my world.
Stupid.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this is a show, and I
no
have
more
to figure out how to
7 o'clock
fix
sales
it.
meetings for you, Mr. Snake.
I think this is a show, gentlemen.
Is we done?
Yeah, I think we have to. Well, I have to figure out how to mend this now
Nice.
because it's in 2 parts.
Editing.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to do that.
Okie dokie.
What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on that, figure that out, bring it home, and figure it out on my new computer.
Nice. Well, be safe, be kind, treat people nicely, and have a great week, everybody.
Why start now?
Yeah. Well, we'll be posting this on a Friday, so have a great weekend, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Be nice, be kind.
A Friday. We're not sure which Friday because there's 2 of them I got to fix here. So one of our earlier episodes are going to have to go out.
Hey, and like our stuff and comment, please. Like and comment. Give us feedback.
Oh, yeah. We also need to sponsor my son's business.
Yes. Banshee Defense. BansheeDefense.com.
Check them out. They got everything that you need for your firearms and other accessories as well.
Yeah, he had a lot of drops this week. A lot of new stuff came in. So if you're looking for gun parts, Banshee Defense has an incredible amount of stuff that came in and dropped this week. He was posting shorts all week.
Oh, was
short
he?
videos all week, yeah.
I was wondering what he was doing up there.
Yep. Yeah, he was working. It looks like his inventory went up significantly this week.
Is he posting those on Facebook?
It's either Facebook or YouTube. I think Facebook. Yeah. So follow, look up Banshee Defense and follow them. Give them a like and a follow for sure.
Absolutely.
If anything, even if you're not a gun person, he has some really cool designed patches, hats. If you're into patches, hats, EDSA stuff.
T-shirts yet?
He's got
some. I think he's got some.
Yeah, he has a lot of just cool stuff. The logo, the Banshee logo, is really cool too. It's definitely cool.
And the CEO would appreciate it also.
Yes.
Yeah, or you can send him a bone.
Yes.
Yep.
Throw him a bone.
Yeah, if you're into stickers, Banshee Defense stickers are really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to say, he's put some thought into that.
There you go.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Been one.
Have a good weekend.
Deuces.
Peace out, baby.